Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up? What's up? What's up with it? All right, all right. Let's go. Let's go. All right. You feel like a woman's test of loyalty is presented when her man is unsuccessful, and a man tests of loyalty when he is successful? True or false?
Yes, true.
Okay, fair. Do you feel like a damaged woman seek validation on social media, but a loyal woman seek validation from her partner only? True or false?
True.
Okay, why true?
Because most women who are already confident, they don't really need the internet or anybody else to validate them. Women that are not as confident or not as, in a good place would rather somebody that they don't know tell them whatever it is that they seeking, because to hear the truth about them would damage them more. I can say that because that was me.
Okay. So basically, you would post twerk videos and posting stuff on the internet. That was you or something? Or?
I mean, I never did the twerk videos, but I definitely, what they call it. I think my kids call it.
Thirst traps.
Yeah, thirst traps. My kids use that's what they call it, thirst traps. Like, and but I was in the worst place in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I did it because I felt like, people not around me not giving me what I need, so let me go to the internet. So, and I did. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of things. But then once I started working on me and I started validating myself, I didn't need social media as much.
Okay. You feel like a lot of emptiness is in that? Women who do it, they seeking like validation from the internet, like they seeking people approval.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. What was you battling though personally though?
Well, personally, I lost a lot of people.
Oh, well.
To death. Like, I went a lot of years where people was just dying around me. And I was like, dang. Like, I didn't even want people around me because I was so afraid of losing them. So I just went to the internet. And and depression was real bad for me. Like, I was depressed. I was a little insecure.
Okay. Facts. How long would you stay in a tough relationship to try to fix it? 1 to 6 months, 6 months to a year, 1 to 3 years, or 3+ years?
I've stayed in a toxic relationship for 3 years trying to fix it. So.
Okay. What's the hardest thing to replace about a woman? Her clean past, a wealthy family, beauty, or her values?
Her values.
Okay, why her values?
Because money is not everything, number one. Her family, 9 times probably not gonna like you. But her views is just her. Like, you get, that's her. That's what she thinks is all about her. So if you go in and things don't work out, you're definitely gonna miss that about her.
So I think, character and values is way more important than looks and personality.
Right.
So, okay, I got a quote. They say the average black woman in America weighs 187 pounds. By 2030, it will be 200. Clearly, there's nothing about you that is empowering and independent. You agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Okay. Can a woman who's an atheist be high value, true or false?
Say it again.
Can a woman who's an atheist be high value, yes or no?
My personal opinion, no.
Okay. Facts. You feel like women choose when men will have sex, and men choose which women will get married?
Yes.
Okay. And why you choose to agree with that?
Well, what we as far as women and choosing whether they're gonna have sex with the person or not, that's it don't really matter what the men say when it come to that. Like, we gonna do it or we not gonna do it, but nobody can force us. But men do hold the power on whether we're gonna get married or not, because that's who we trying to marry.
Okay, facts. I think a study showed that CNN says 20% of men only get attention from women. Why do you think that is? That number so low?
Well, from my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of men have a lot of sass. Like, in this day and age now, there's not too many men's If that make any sense, like a lot of these men are very sassy.
Okay, so that's the reason because they sassy.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the reason, because why wouldn't, I mean, ain't no other, I personally, there's no other reason why men, I mean, that's my personal opinion, I don't know.
Okay, so you got any other reason? That's it?
That's it, because they sassy.
Okay, you got to pick one: have sex with the hottest guy, or be able to look young forever.
Have sex with the hottest guy, or
Number two, or be able to look young forever.
Be able to look young forever?
Yeah.
Well, my black don't crack, so I have sex with the highest guy.
Okay. Do you feel like women value attention and men value sex? That's why cheating is different from men and women? Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay. They say men give attention to sex, women give sex to get attention. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
What's your craziest conspiracy theory?
Say it again?
I said, what's your craziest conspiracy theory?
I don't have one.
Okay. That's cool. Do you feel like nobody has sex with more wives and girlfriends than just a friend? When females say he's just a friend?
Say it again.
I said, do you feel like nobody has more sex than the guy who says, than the female who tells a guy he's just a friend? More sex with more wives than a guy tell a female he's just a friend?
I think the one that say they just friends is having more sex than a wife and a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how come when girls want older, they call it preference? Guys want younger, they call it creepy and immature. Girls don't want shorter, they call it preference. Guys don't want fatty, they call it shallow asshole. You agree or disagree?
I disagree. I don't feel like because he want to go younger, he's a creep or anything. I mean, it might be weird depending on the age, but I genuinely don't even think that there's no difference. It's just you a man and I'm a woman. It don't make no difference. Some people will say, oh, that's creepy to want to deal with a man that's older. And some people may say, oh, it's weird to deal with a woman that's younger. So it ain't.
What's your biggest age gap you feel like? That's too creepy, you think?
Maybe a 20-year-old dealing with a 50-year-old, that might be kind of creepy.
Okay, cool.
Anything over 10 years is creepy to me.
Interesting. What's the biggest lesson you learned in 2023?
Take people for who they is.
Okay. What are you going to do different in 2024?
When they say they is who they is.
Oh, say it again. I couldn't hear you. Say it one more time. I couldn't hear you.
I believe people when they tell you who they is or show you who they is.
Okay.
My biggest problem in 2022 was trying to look for the better in people, even though they showed me that they were exactly who they was. So my biggest lesson was just, believe in people when they tell you. And the biggest thing that I want to do in 2024 is just believe them and accept them for who they is.
Okay. When women put off marrying men, they call her strong and independent. When men put off marrying women, they call him childish and say he has a fear commitment. Why is that?
People slow.
You said what?
Because people crazy. It's no difference. And maybe he's strong, independent, maybe he not immature, maybe she just not the one, or maybe he just not the one. And the problem with people, instead of just saying that, they just want to put all these dumb labels on people. I don't think there's no different. I don't know why they say that. I don't know. I don't really understand why they say like, oh, if he don't want to marry her, he's childish and he just want to still run the streets or whatever. But what's the difference between her Ain't no difference. She might be not ready and childish and can't handle being a wife. That don't make her strong and independent. That just make her the same thing, childish.
What do you think is the most fulfilling thing a man can have? Children, family, money, status, or tons of women?
Say it one more time.
What do you think is the most fulfilling thing a man could have? Children and family, money, status, or tons of women?
And a family.
Okay. Cool. Too many men are tolerating a whole girlfriends that walk all over them. Where does this lack of self-respect come from? Absent father, feminism, lack of options, social media. Which one you think?
It could be all of the above.
Okay, that's your answer. All the above.
It's all of the above.
What contributes to a woman's body count? Only sex count, sex and blowjob count, or sex, blowjob, and kisses count?
Sex is sex. Everything. There's not one thing that contributes to everything, because if you're gonna have sex 9 times out of 10, real women or women, me, if we're having sex, we're doing everything. We're doing all of that. There ain't no pick and choose who you having. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
So you count between only sex count or sex and blowjob counts? Or sex, blowjob, and kisses count?
Can I do all of the above?
All the above?
Yeah.
Okay. So kisses count too?
Yeah, it's still a part of sex.
Okay.
Believe it or not, you could catch more diseases by kissing than you can anything else. You can get more infections just by kissing than you can anything else, because your mouth is kind of dirty.
Okay. What's the most normalized addiction?
Sex.
Okay. What's your addiction?
It used to be sex.
Okay, cool. Okay, what's a fantasy you want to fulfill sexually that you ain't tried yet?
I don't have no fantasies, because I fulfilled all of my fantasies that I wanted to do.
No, that's right. Okay, interesting. Fact. In your opinion, what percentage of women value comes from her sex appeal? 10 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 70, or 75 plus?
75 plus.
Okay, cool. If you lose sex from a relationship, you realize 90% of women have nothing to offer to a man. You agree or disagree?
I agree. It goes both ways.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the answer. It goes both ways, because once you remove... I got a lot of opinion on that, but...
Go ahead, speak on it. You want to talk? Go ahead, elaborate.
So, my opinion is, because the world has made sex so easy, right?
Yeah.
That most relationships ain't even lasting without the sex, because there's no friendship, because there's nothing else in common outside of the sex. So if you remove sex, 9 times out of 10, you don't have anything to offer me, and I don't got nothing to offer you, because we can't even have a conversation outside of sex.
Interesting. Basically, like, it's friends with benefits, and
Basically friends with benefits, and people are staying in relationships because the sex is good, not because they have anything else in common.
Right.
That's why when you decide, most people, because eventually you're gonna get old, and eventually you're not gonna be able to not even want to have sex. And that's why a lot of relationships are failing. That's why a lot of people are divorcing. That's why a lot of people, because when you don't have sex, and there's nothing else, and y'all laying in the bed, and y'all don't have nothing to talk about. It's nothing to talk about. Y'all can't even ask each other how y'all day was because all y'all know is the sex between each other.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody goes sit down and wait and have a conversation, or even outside of the sex, you just build a different relationship outside of the sex.
Right. That's why I think a lot of people are in these functional relationships. Cause you gotta think more people got more sexual partners than they own cars in their whole lifetime. So
Yes.
the dating game is definitely jacked up. And just because somebody got a high libido